Well, we've had lots of talk about holiday weather and fire prevention, and now we've got to think about what are some fun things we can do around town during the holidays. And a great place to look, of course, is Parks and Rec. And we've got Mike Music here to tell us a little bit about the winter schedule. Tons of activities, so many that he even had to refresh his memory with some notes because there's just a lot.
There is a lot. Often get the funny or the question asked after the summertime. Well, I guess you all are slowing down now. The answer to that is always no. We really don't have a slow time with Parks and Rec. We've always got something going on. We always try to keep something going on. If we do have a little bit of a lull, maybe it's kind of the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's, because we're going full bore all the way up until, and then we wind it up and get going right after the first of the year. So we have some holiday activities and things going on around the Slater Center just like everybody else does.
And for all ages.
Absolutely, all ages.
And it's always either, free or for a very small price,
Yes.
which is great.
Indeed.
So tell us about some of these activities like in the end part of December and mid-December that we can expect.
Just at any given time, you can go by the Slater Center. We do a lot of our senior activities, and one day coming up in the next couple of weeks, Santa Claus is paying a visit. You know, there seems like there's always some snacks or two or this or that going around. A lot of fun. Just this week we had a holiday wreath class. Had some folks join in on that. Went really well. It's a fun activity. Also coming up through Parks and Rec that a lot of people, may not think of us as far as this kind of a niche, but speaking of Santa Claus, not only is he paying the Slater Center a visit, but we've got connections with him, and we've got it lined up so that here coming up in a couple of weeks, he's going to be making some phone calls to some of the kindergarten, first, and second graders
How fun.
in the city of Bristol. You can take care of that through the Parks and Rec. Contact us, and we'll make sure that Santa gets the information that he needs to call your kids. Then, of course, we're also looking into winter and after the first of the year. We've got a full-blown class schedule, lots of activities. For our seniors, we offer everything from watercolor painting to oil and acrylic, to groups that get together and play bridge, to, of course, senior exercise classes. Mm-hmm. We've got a full range of those, everything imaginable. Got a very active senior group. We also do classes for youth and adults. Mm-hmm. Our new class schedule will start after the first of the year. These are open to anyone, basically early teenage through adulthood.
So give me an example of a couple of those.
Ballroom dancing. That's always fun. Everybody loves watching Dancing with the Stars. Well, we've got a little take on that. Walt Bumgardner has been teaching a ballroom class for us for years. Does a great job. So there's ballroom dancing if you think you'd like to give that a whirl, if you will. Got some fitness classes, a boot camp class coming up, a cardio mix class.
Nice.
Becky Olinger, one of our Parks and Rec staffers, she's going to be doing a Nutrition 101 class. It's important
perfect.
As you're exercising that you know what you're putting in your body, fueling the machine. Becky is so knowledgeable, a wonderful instructor, both from the fitness standpoint, but also knowledgeable in what you should be eating, what to put into your body to get the most out of it. So we're excited about those. We have a yoga class for youth and adults that meet on Tuesdays. Dolores Champagne's taught that for us for a long, long time, and Dolores does a great job. That's always a fun and active class. That's just some of the stuff going on at the Slater Center, of course. Believe it or not, wintertime, there's still nature center activities. Mm-hmm. Just in January, we've got a winter astronomy class.
Oh, how neat.
When you think about it, wintertime seems like as long as there's not snow clouds, the sky's at night. so crisp and clear.
Beautiful.
Great for stargazing. So we've got a winter astronomy class. That's going to be coming up on January 16th. Maybe hopefully coming up here after the first of the year so we can get Jeremy Stout, our Nature Center manager, to sit in with you guys and just go through a full rundown of all the different winter offerings that we're going to be having at the Nature Center. But, you know, we try to keep a little bit of something going on for everybody at all times at Parks and Rec. Wintertime's no exception.
Perfect. And now if you miss some of that, or if you really want specific details on dates and times and locations, where do we find you?
A couple of things you can do. You can go to the city's all-new website, bristoltn.org. There's a link on there that our winter brochure will be linked in digitally. You can pull it up right there on your computer.
Perfect.
Or if you're like me and you like just a good old-fashioned paper copy, come by the Slater Center. We'll have our winter brochures. Also the information desk at City Hall. We'll have a stack of them there, and various and sundry other places around town. So information is available. So are the classes and activities. So nobody has an excuse not to be involved in something.
That is great, Mike. Thank you so much for being on today, and thank you so much for joining us. Again, this is Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and we'll see you next time.